Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Welcome back to another edition of Unbiased News with the IBFP, where we tell you the truth, even if you don't want to hear it. Josh Taylor says he knocks out Teofimo Lopez. Keith Thurman criticizes Bob Arum, and Tank Davis cherry picking. Look, let's just break it down, and we start with Josh Taylor coming out stating, that Teofimo Lopez has an ego problem. It's exploded, and I'd like to cut him down to size. And look, these are some of his exact statements. He states, it's funny how, Teofimo Lopez's ego has just exploded, but I'd like to take him down. I'd cut him down to size. I just believe that I'm better than him. I'm better than him in every department. I punch just as hard as him. I'm stronger than him. I've definitely got a better boxing IQ and a better boxing brain. I'm more intelligent than him. I've got more to my game. I do believe he fights one way, and it's the only way he fights. So we'll see what happens on fight night, but I just believe I can outfight him. I can outbox him. I can outpunch him. I just believe it's my fight to lose. It'll be a good fight while it lasts. I do believe I'm going to knock him out. So look, Josh Taylor is 100% real about how he feels about Teofimo Lopez. And, this is all stemming from Teofimo Lopez coming out stating that he hopes Josh Taylor beats Jose Ramirez in a unification fight, and he would love to face him. And Josh Taylor, you got to realize that this fight with him and Teofimo Lopez is unlike anything Teofimo Lopez has experienced with a guy like Vasyl Lomachenko. Look at it like this. Josh Taylor is a completely different animal than Lomachenko. Styles make fights. Josh Taylor, if you look at him, he'll have a height advantage, a reach advantage, a power advantage. He's a great boxer. He has a great improving chin. It showed in the Regis Prograis fight, who's a big puncher. This would be the most difficult fight of Teofimo Lopez's career, period. And we've also seen Teofimo Lopez have trouble with bigger, longer fighters such as Nakatani. This would be a massive challenge for a guy like Teofimo Lopez, and this would be the most dangerous fight he's ever encountered, because Josh Taylor is a pound-for-pound elite fighter as well. Now, when you look at the fight, I have to make it a 50-50 fight as of right now. It could go either way simply because Teofimo Lopez has still shown the ability to adapt to different styles and still come out on top. He's shown he doesn't need to solely rely on his power to be effective, shown in that Lomachenko fight that he can think, he can jab, he can box, he can move. He also has the potential to be more effective and fully hydrated at a higher weight by moving up to 140. So as of right now, I still have it a close 50-50 fight that could go either way. But let's just break it down. Keith Thurman tells Bob Arum, stop talking trash. It's not my fault. You can't afford a fight for Terrence Crawford. And look, let's just be honest about the situation. Top Rank, they've ruined their relationship with Terrence Crawford. They're not making serious offers when it comes to the other welterweights in the division, and that's highlighted and proven by the fact that Bob Arum simply wants to pay Sean Porter only $1 million to face Terrence Crawford. At the end of the day, Terrence Crawford should be fighting on pay-per-view. You see guys like Errol Spence, you see guys like Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, these other guys are fighting on pay-per-view. Why is Terrence Crawford not consistently fighting on pay-per-view? Because Bob Arum is not doing his job as a promoter by matching him up with the right fights, selling the right fights, and building his brand. That was Bob Arum's job, and he failed miserably. At the end of the day, he's not making a serious offer. A serious offer to Sean Porter is more than $1 million. Bob Arum is officially garbage truck juice. But let's keep it going. Gervonta Tank Davis, Gary Russell comes out and states that Gervonta Tank Davis has based his whole career on fighting smaller fighters. And we understand this. Look, if you look at a guy like Gervonta Tank Davis, this guy has been strategically protected his entire career. He's never had a completely dangerous fight. The guy has been protected. And, as far as fighting the smaller fighters, you see in his last fight, he fought Leo Santa Cruz, a guy who's a natural 122, 126 pounder at 130 pounds. At the end of the day, we know what Tank Davis is, and that's a cherry picker and a protected fighter, and that's honesty. But let's just keep it going. And we got Jaron Boots Ennis, and he's ready for a step up fight according to Michael Benson and Steve Kim, Jaron Ennis and Sergey Lipinets is reportedly in talks for a potential fight in April. And at the end of the day, this would be a great step-up fight for a guy like Jaron Boots Ennis. He's been calling out the top of the welterweight division, saying no one wants to fight him. He wants to fight top 5 and top 10 fighters in this year, 2021, and title eliminators. He wants his shot. He wants to shine. He's a massive welterweight. He's undefeated, and he appears to be very dangerous. Fighting a top 10 level guy like Sergey Lipinets will definitely prove exactly where Jaron Boots Ennis is in his career. But once again, Unbiased as always is the IBFP.